Alright guys, this one's a little bit of a personal message to myself and anybody else that wants to listen and get involved and listen. You know what's really hard, guys, and you know when you get divorced and you end up losing your children in the process because all you want to do is make two families collide, but you end up with the shortest stick, and everything that you've ever wished or wanted all of a sudden it gets demoralized, it gets fucking sabotaged and demolished. Well, this is one of them videos, guys, that are, I know there's hundreds and thousands and millions of fucking dads out there now at the minute in the same situation as me, trying to make it in life, trying to just keep moving forward, trying to make sure that they keep their own head above water. Yeah, guys, this one's out to the dads, man, and the mums. If there's a problem with childcare arrangements and stuff like that, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, me, it's quite hard to bloody talk about this, to be honest, because it just breaks my fucking heart. Well, my girls now. Everybody knows about my girls on social media. They're 16, they're moving on, they're doing things, and they're doing well at school, they're in college and so forth, and I'm absolutely over the moon with them. But me and their mom split up about seven and a half years ago, maybe 8 years ago. I ain't too good with dates, but I know it's like the 7 or 8 mark. Split up, and everything was Gucci, everything was fine. She moved on, I was quite single for a while. The kids was absolutely great. Got everything set up, got my own apartment, I obviously got ripped off of my house. Everything got ripped off. I was in a bad place due to one of my sister died. My mum got hit with dementia. Everything just folded on me really bad. Everything just folded on me. Now, and if it wasn't for family members and stuff like that stepping in, helping me out, giving me shelter to live and different things, I would have fucking ended up in jail or underneath a bridge somewhere, and that's me being perfectly honest. But like I say, it's me and their mum split up 7 or 8 years ago. Everything was fine with the kids. Kids was growing up. I was massively a part of their world, like of their journey of life, massively. Obviously being a teacher myself. Then you go and meet somebody, you go and meet a new partner. Went down the right channels, explained everything to my ex-partner. Look, I've met someone now, been with her for a while, I want to introduce her to the children. And that was our agreement of when we split up. Just make sure when we introduced our partners to our kids, make sure that we liaise with each other and do the right thing. And we did the right thing. I told her, she told me. Brilliant. 2 kids, absolutely, like they adored my partner who I'm currently with now. But it sabotaged itself because I wasn't giving all the attention to my 2 kids, but I was giving the attention to my stepson. But what I mean by that is, obviously my stepson, I was around him 7 days a week, but I was only around my kids 2 days a week. Now I can understand that as a child, not having their dad, their biological dad in their life, but somebody else's son or daughter can have that full attention of myself, or anybody else's dad. I can liaise with you guys. I understand, but I always used to say to my children, don't ever turn your back on me. I didn't turn my back on you kids. I left your mom. I didn't leave you. And my children couldn't dissect that. I left their mom. I didn't leave them. But in the process of leaving these kids and leaving their mom, you do leave them. So it is an absolute mind fuck for these kids. And it is what it is. You fall out of love with someone, it is what it is. You fall out of love with a pair of shoes, you chuck them away. They could be the best thing in the world, all of a sudden, you fall out of love with them for whatever reason it is, and you put them to the back of the cupboard. But that was the same in a relationship, and I can talk about this for other people. It's exactly the same for everyone else. In relationships, people break down. but I was trying my best to collide two families together. My ex-wife's family with the children, bringing them together. Not the family, but like the kids, bringing them into the family. And also bringing my current family now to collide together and, you know, have that relationship. But my one daughter, absolutely brilliant. She accepted the fact. She said, Dad, as long as you're happy and Mom's happy and I get to see both of you, brilliant. And that, to me, that was sweet music to my ears, because then, I said to them, like, look, you get 2 Christmases, you get 2 birthdays, you'll get 2 holidays a year, you'll get, everything that you get now as on your own, you'll get double. You know what I mean? Everything that happens at Christmas, you get family off that side, they will get you Christmas stuff, and then you'll get Christmas stuff off myself. So she was fine with it, when we idolised everything. Our time was super, super precious. But my one daughter, bless her, I love her to bits, she's me all over. She just couldn't grasp it. She just couldn't grasp it. Everything that I did was wrong. Everything that I didn't do wasn't right. And anything that I did do was wrong. But you know what I mean? But I can't blame her. I blame myself. At the end of the day, she's a young kid and she comes from a broken family. So everything that I do, it's always going to result back to I broke the family unit up. I sabotaged what shouldn't have been broken. And I accept it. And I forgive. And I forgive her for thinking that, because before I couldn't. A world of hate, not hate, but a world of disappointment. And no, you know what I mean? You should understand, but no, they shouldn't. They're children. They shouldn't understand. And that's why I have to make amends. And like I said, I haven't seen my 2 children now for, say, going on 2 years. I've missed a couple of Christmases. I've sent them cards with money in, and obviously, and birthdays. I've always done the nitty gritty. So this video is out to the dads. Look, yeah, your children will rebel. Your children will hate the person that you're with. Your children won't want to be a part of your life because of what's happened and the way they feel. But trust me, do the normal day-to-day things. Do the Christmas cards, do the birthday presents, do anything that you can do where it helps, like, going to your schools and do, your parents' evenings, even if you're not with, with the children, just go and still book that time, and have the parents' evenings, and, go and still do the behind the scenes stuff, because may the Lord help me out, and I pray to him all the time. I always think about this. I hope one day that they turn back and realise that, like, I ain't that bad. All I was trying to do was trying to collide 2 families together. And that's all I've ever wanted to do. And this has been a massive, massive part of my life for the last 5 years. Maybe 5 years, because obviously, no, say about 5 years, because I met my new partner for 5 years now. Met my new partner now, and I thought I was strong enough and educated enough to try and build these 2 families together. And what I mean by families, not their parents and stuff, just my children's mother and their partner. So I was willing to be accepted with him. I was willing to take on board, look, you're taking on my 2 children now, you're taking on that role. So I needed to be on point with him. I needed to have, not friendship, but a dialogue with him, so I could ring him and say, yo, because my kids and and we could have that dialogue. But it never ended up like that. It didn't end up like that. And that was what I expected. That's what I wanted. And it didn't happen. But what's happened is now my children have left school and they've got boyfriends, and they've moved into a college. And I ain't a part of their life, and this wasn't the plan. It's not the plan. Every man, this is not the plan. When we break up with their moms, we still want to have that life, but it doesn't work like that. It's in some cases it does. Some people have great relationships with their parents, with their child's stepdad or stepmom. In my case, it's not that way. It's not happening. So this is out to the dads, man. This is going out to the dads, like, you know what I mean? We struggle on a daily, and I know in the comments it's going to be the women as well, but I can't talk from a woman's emotion. I can talk from a dad's emotion. It's fucking hard, man. It's really, really hard. It's really hard, man. But life goes on. We have to keep smiling. We have to keep moving forward, and we have to think of what we've got this side of the fence and put what we've got to the back of our head. It's yeah, man, it's like now I'm getting emotional talking about it. Like, it's an hard place to be in, and I didn't plan for this. I'm a good guy, man. I help anybody out. I don't hurt anyone. I'm a good guy, man, and I don't deserve it. I deserve my kids around me. I deserve their time, but I just hope in time the big man upstairs makes them realise this is what happens in relationships. They break down, parents split up, and I just hope they understand this as they grow up and they nurture through life, and they understand, you know what, I've had boyfriends and we've split up and I felt emotion, and then they will really understand what I felt and what I'm going through. You know what I mean? I just want them to understand that I'm a good person, I'm a good dad, and I'm trying damn hard to get where I need to be in life. I'm not a waste of space that some dads are. Some dads don't care when they split up with their parents and just think, yeah man, I got all the time in the world. I'm not that guy. And I know there's millions of people watching this video now, thousands of people rather, that'll watch this video and understand and relate to it. But they're not that guy, they're just trying to get by. You know what I mean? CSA money, I'll jump onto CSA money. The more money the man earns, the more money she gets for the kids, but 9 times out of 10 you can't see the kids because the women take control of them. Or they get manipulated in conversation. Don't see your dad because of X, Y and Z. It shouldn't be like that. It doesn't matter if the moms and the dads are split up and it's violent, vicious, but not towards the kids, then why shouldn't them parents say, you should go and see your dad, or you should go and see your mom? The disputes between me and him, or her and me, it shouldn't be the kids are involved in it. The kids should be, as long as the kids are warm, fed, looked after, and you know, and all the major things, there shouldn't be no dramas. There shouldn't be a parent manipulating a child's brain in any way, shape or form for them not to see the man or the father or the mother. I would never do that. I would never ever do that to stop my children seeing their mother. It's a crucial part of their growth. It's a part of the puzzle. They should be having that dialogue between each other. I don't even get a text message. I don't get Christmases. I don't get anything. It's like I don't exist, and that's really, really horrible. Come on, get through it. It's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible. Knowing that your kids knowing that your kids are on planet Earth and you don't know where they are, don't know what they're doing, don't know who they're with, you haven't got their phone numbers because they've been changed, and you can't go by their house because you think you're going to cause them distress. I don't even know how to approach my kids. I haven't seen them for 2 years. I don't know how to approach them. If I saw my kids coming down the street now, I'm waiting for my stepson to come out boxing, so I've got time to talk about it. If I saw my kids walking down the street now, I wouldn't know how to do. I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know how to approach them. I wouldn't know how to talk to them. I wouldn't know what to say. And the first step, all I've ever said to them is on cards, Christmas cards, birthday cards, just send me a text message just to say that you're okay. It's okay not to be okay, guys. You know what I mean? It's okay not to be okay. It's okay to share your emotions and feelings about things. These are important feelings. These are my kids. There's no court order in place. There's nothing in place. My kids just don't want to be around me. Don't want to be a part of my life. Don't want to be a part of the journey that I'm on. They don't want to be around me. And I just need them to be a part of my life, man. It's some way. Text message. Just ring me, text me. Not even talk to me. You can just text me. You know what I mean? Just let me know where you are in the world, because this is what happens all the time. When I think about it, emotions pull through. It's like I love my kids to death. I write in letters. Their blood runs, and my blood runs through their veins. They're mine. No one else's. They've got my last name. They're me. They're a part of me. They ain't gotta like what goes on beyond everything else. They've just got to be a part of me. Nothing else. They ain't bothered if they don't care about anyone else or don't like the life that I lead. But they just need to be a part of me. I need a puzzle back. I'm losing too much of the puzzle. I've lost too many things out the puzzle. And my kids got me through my divorce. They got me through lockdown. They got me through a lot of stuff in my life because they was there. Now they're not there, and they have a massive impact on my life. Guys, this goes out to all the men. Just keep trying, man. Just keep trying. Don't ever stop trying to get your kids back on side. Don't be disobedient. Don't be disrespectful. Don't undermine them. They don't think and feel the way we do. So as men, keep fighting for your kids, because if you don't fight for them, guys, they will leave you. They will leave you to rot. They will leave you to rot, guys. So, guys, I'm being really, really passionate. I'm calming down a bit now, so I can talk on a level. I've got to go and get my lad. Guys, don't stop fighting for your kids. I know they're a pain in the arse sometimes. They're not gonna like the person who your partner or their partner's kids. They're not gonna like them. That doesn't mean that you push them to the side. Try and rebuild that family. Try and sit down with them and have that conversation with them. Try and get through it with them. I've got a massive, massive mountain to climb with my kids. My kids absolutely hate me, and I don't know why. I'm trying my best, man. I'm trying my best left, but they won't feel what I feel. They won't understand that I wanted two families to collide. It's like it was, and in their eyes, the way I think it is, it's like oil and water. It doesn't matter. It's never going to connect. But all I'm trying to do as a dad and as a man is my duty to keep fighting for my kids and try and get them to be a part of my life. And I ain't never going to stop. I found out some crucial information yesterday. What colleges they're in, what they've got from school, who the boyfriends are, and it's great. It's a great thing, and it's great to know that they do talk about me behind the scenes. And this is why I'm making this video. Because there's hope. I've got hope. And that's all I need. Take care.